Testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I'm live, and if you can hear me or see the screen, please let me know. This has all changed since I did it last, so perfect. Thanks, guys. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Alexander. Just wanted to make sure it was all set up because it's all changed since I did it last. So thank you for confirming that. That's brilliant. We'll make a start in a couple of minutes. And thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Just grab my beer. I hope you're all okay and dealing with the current world situation well. However it's finding you, whether you're in lockdown or not. I hope you're all keeping safe. And thanks all for confirming it's all working fine. So we'll make a start in a minute. 1 minute to go. It's all very exciting. All right, well, I'd say we've got a few seconds to go, and then we'll get started. Yeah, Christian, I don't know why there is a wrong page. Basically, I set up a page where you can schedule the live stream, which is what I did. So I scheduled it, but that page appears to be stuck now with people on there. So there's a few people on that other page, which is not where I go live. So YouTube have changed it somehow. And I don't know how to share this stream from here. If you guys could possibly share the link to what you're watching from the other page to the people who are stuck there, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. And welcome to Sylvie and also to Super, who apparently can't hear anything, but apparently everyone else can. So I think, Super, the problem is your end. And I'm going to get started now because it's 8:30. So yeah, I've actually got surprisingly more people than I was expecting. Thank you very, very much for joining. That's much appreciated. We are going to get going. We're going to do a tribal playthrough as discussed. And firstly, apologies that there is no webcam. I actually don't own a webcam, believe it or not. And when I looked at current prices, because everyone's working from home, it seems that webcams are in very short supply, and as a result, they're very expensive. Or there's a massive lead time, so I don't actually currently have a webcam. So I'm sat here, yeah, I've got nobody looking at me, which is actually quite nice. But it's a beautiful sunset outside my window. Got birds singing. So let's crack on with the colony. Welcome to the guys who have just joined from the other Doom page. I don't know what that's all about. Hi Milan and hi Bagava. Much appreciated. And also Kidnap a Cat as well. Thanks for joining. Really do appreciate it. Okay, new colony. What we're going to do, we're going to do the Caravan Escape Challenge. There's a lot to read here, but basically I've stuck it in the description of the video, so you should be able to see all this. Basically what it is, it's 5 people tribal arriving in drop pods. They're going to all start Iron Willed. Now this is a scenario that was created not by me but by somebody. Again, I've linked it in the description. Credit to them. So there's a planet killer coming. The planet killer is basically approaching the planet. I've got 90 days. So I start with some research, package survival meals, Pemmican, blah, blah, blah. You can read all of that. There's going to be a ship park crash psychic now and again, but I'll get the journey offer to the crashed AI. From the AI to the crash ship, or the ship waiting to take off, should I say, straight away. Now, various instances are disabled, so we're not going to get any new people via a transport pod crash, a wild man wanders in, ransom demand, or the eclipse. We will get people who are chased onto the map, because that kind of plays into the thing. If you're trying to get off the planet, it's going to be people rushing around, right? Kind of makes sense to me. Some things you can't ever build, so we're tribes, we're not used to beds, honestly speaking, or any of this good stuff here, so we can't do that. We can't use anything electric due to the solar flare. And we'll start with this amount of stuff. So we've got some stuff to get us going, some basic weapons. We've got a sword rifle, which is quite nice. Mostly it's not particularly advanced. Okay, so that's what we've got. We've got 90 days to get off the planet. Let's move on. I'm going to play on medium, and we obviously reload any time for obvious reasons. Play with Cassandra, I think, for now. Randomize C, click it a few times. Globe coverage 30%. If I make this higher, it means that potentially we have got to just get too far, and it's never going to happen. So 30% is probably a good way of doing it. Leave all that as normal. We'll click on generate. Now, in this run through, I am using, you'll notice, the prepare carefully mod only because I wanted to get certain colonists. This is going to be hard enough as it is without certain traits and other bits and pieces causing problems. And so I don't normally like doing that, but I think in this instance it's probably a good idea. So I think to start off with, somewhere central is probably a smart idea rather than starting off, you know, at the tip of something over here. It makes no sense. So we're going to start somewhere in the middle, probably, I guess, on a road, maybe, a road network, just to give ourselves a little bit of a head start. Temperate forest, because it's just nice and easy to start off with. And I think, I don't know, let's say there, for instance. It doesn't really matter because we're not going to be setting down routes particularly, and we're going to be on the move quite quickly, I would have thought. So let's do that. That'll do. Click on next. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to click on the prepare carefully icon down here. If you're not familiar with prepare carefully mods, like I wasn't, it basically allows you to pick the statistics of your starting colonists. As you can see, so you basically have a lot of control. Hello Sebastian, thanks for joining, appreciate that. You've got plenty of control over what your colonists start with, and hello Polly as well. And it's really flexible. You know, you can say everything that they look like, what skills they've got. You can actually make it so you've actually got point limits to stop you making like super gods, if you like. Anyway, so I've loaded I've loaded a bunch of people, presets. So I've got 5 people here. We've got Gunslinger, Roland Deschain. For those of you who've read Stephen King's Dark Tower series, you'll know what that is. Hey Paige, welcome, and also welcome to Eros as well. Thank you for appearing. Yeah, YouTube being unintuitive, you got that right. It's not the most intuitive system. We've got Ripley, who needs no introduction. Aliens, obviously. Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien 4, and probably another one that I've forgotten about. Horza, if you're up on your Ian Banks and you've read, I can't remember what book Bora Horza Gorbulchul came from, but it's an amazing book. Got Naomi Nagata from another series called The Expanse, and you've got Eddie Dean also from the same series as the Gunslinger as well. Now, if you really want to get your name in the game, I'm more than happy to rename these. That's not a problem. So if you're up for that, the first 5 people who say me will get renamed, and we'll quickly rename these characters and then move on. So you've got a few seconds. Now I know that live chat is lagging slightly behind, so I'm just going to take a swig of beer and I'll see who's interested in typing me. So I don't know how far behind it's lagging. If I just wiggle my mouse a little bit, I'll see on the screen on my kind of preview. No, it's not too far, it's about 5 seconds. So I can see that people actually don't want their names in the game particularly, which is alright, that's fine, that's cool. Apart from, oh, here we go. So we got, right, so we got, let's rename them as they are on the screen. So first one's going to be called is it BHAR Bagava? That's actually in the middle one, isn't it? Okay. Hasn't changed. Ah, that's interesting. There we go. He's changed it. Right, who's next? Bagava. Then second one was Christopher. Next one was Impregnate. That's a hell of a name. Impregnate. Next one was Polylogic. And then finally, one of my regulars, Sylvie. Welcome, Sylvie. Gets to be the roboticist. Oh, that ain't right. Alright, okay, cool. Eddie, Sylvie, Dean. Alright, so here are our 5 welcome people. Sorry, it's only the first 5 people managed to get in and get their names, the ones who are the first 5 who were listed. So if you didn't get in, I'm really, really sorry. It is the way it is. Right, so let's click on start and let's get on with it. Yes, confirm. So this should be interesting. I've not really done much with this kind of nomadic lifestyle. So this, yeah, this is going to be a new one for me. I've kept all the same mods that I've had on the run through the series that I've been doing. You have 90 days, get to the evac point. Alright, so it's 9 degrees centigrade. Okay, what have we got? It's a fairly open expanse here, but that's cool. What? We've got a Muffalo, that's good. I was really hoping we weren't getting anything more tough than Muffalo. We need to train a couple of Muffalo, and we need to basically start preparing meals that will keep. So packaged survival meals, things like that. Let's just find out where the ship is, shall we? Wow, that's on the outcropping. Alright, let's see how long it's going to take for us to get there. Oops. Hang on, let's do that again. Right click. It's not possible to reach this tile from the last waypoint. Oh, it's blocked by mountains. No! Oh, that sucks. Yeah, look, it's been blocked here completely. You can't pass through these black mountains. Well, that's a bit of a killer, isn't it? Wow. All right. Okay. So we're just gonna have to go through all that again then. That's not supposed to happen. Rimworld, what are you doing? Yeah, look, it's completely blocked. Okay. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do all of that again then, by the looks of it. Yeah. There's always something, isn't there? There's always something. See, if I was recording this as a YouTube video, I'd just edit this bit out and just re-roll it. But sadly, I guess these things are sent to try us. So, yeah. There's not a lot I can do about that. Okay. Right. I'm going to have to go back. I'm really sorry about this. This is, that's such a drag. I'm going to have to just start all over again, which is not really what I want to do. Alright, well, let's kind of get through this quickly. Let's randomize the seed again and generate. Wasn't really supposed to happen that way. Yeah, Rianne, you are still alive on the playthrough. You actually, yeah, you're one of the main miners. You've got a drill arm. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, again, pick somewhere central on a road. This will do, something like that. Temperate forest, that's cool. I'm not going to rename anybody this time, okay, because honestly speaking, it just took such a long time. So yeah, let's just crack on with this. Load preset. Where are we? Yes, load preset. No, you can't build boats, Thomas, sadly. That would be amazing, would it not? I mean, building boats would be fantastic, because you could have it like an island hex for your colony. I mean, I've always wondered about this sort of thing. So look, I'm not going to rename anybody this time around. It just I have a feeling that this might happen again. So I'm just going to go with this for now. If we land and everything's cool, I'll rename. You know, a sort of a pause in the game. So we'll kind of go from there. Let's do it. Yeah, Alexander, I know. I know, I was right there, wasn't I? The trouble is I didn't see the mountain range, sadly. Because if I'd started there, that would have stuffed us up, because sod's law that would have been spawned some other place. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. Alright. Now, if this playthrough... sorry, if this map is okay, then what we'll do is we'll rename the colonists very shortly. Okay. That don't tell me that's... Oh, are you taking the mickey? It's surrounded... Why is life so difficult? It's surrounded by mountains again. Rimworld. Oh, no, it's okay. We can get to it. Got to go around a long way. Alright. Travel time's 18.64 days. Alright. That's cool. Phew. So we can make it. taken the coast road, and it's all mountainous terrain. So we're not going through any nightmare territory. Oh, actually we are. Interesting. Whoops, hang on, let's just escape that. So we're going through tundra, and we're going through desert. Okay, that's going to be challenging. And we're going through boreal forest. That's fine. That's cold, but doable. Temperate forest. So we've got temperate, boreal, tundra. That's going to be cold. Then we've got desert. We've got temperate forest again. We kind of go around. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's doable. It's going to be slow because you've got a lot of mountains to go through, but it is doable. So that's good. Right, first things first. Let's have a quick look on research. So we can get Pemmican, and we've got package survival meals. Right, so first things first. Let's set up a... Oh, look at that. I bet that's ancient danger. We won't be messing with that, I don't think. This looks pretty good over here. This looks like it could be a decent place to set up. Right, let's quickly do these things. All the stuff that's boring but essential. Doctor, yep. Halls as a medic. And we got Eddie. It's going to be top priority. Right, so what I'll do is I'll rename everybody now very quickly back to what they were previously. Where are we? Yes. Go with bio. Right, so if I remember correctly, this was Bargava. Oh, it's done it again. Have I put it in the wrong... it's the wrong box, isn't it? Sorry, that's his actual... Yeah, got it. Ripley. Ripley was Christopher, right? As if I remember correctly. Okay. Horza was impregnate, I believe. So, Sylvie, I'll make you Naomi because at least it's the correct sex. I mean, I'm assuming that you are female, Sylvie. And given your comment just now, I guess you are. Oops. Okay. And then Eddie. Who can remember who was Eddie before when I had to rename everyone back again? I can't remember. I think Sylvie went last. So Sylvie was Eddie. So who was the previous one? I can't even remember. It was... if anyone can remember, let me know. I will carry on. But if you can tell me who Sylvie's character was last time round, because Sylvie was Eddie. I know, it's all very confusing, isn't it? Anyway. Right. Let's allow everything. Right click, unforbid all, that's cool, and let's quickly get on with this as well. Bed rest is all good. Basic is there, yep, it's fine. Wardening, probably not going to be doing much wardening. Handling, definitely handling, we need to get some... Everyone's quite good at cooking, aren't they? Polylogic, thank you Polly, yes, it was you, so let's do that quickly. Is it here? Yep. Poly. Done. Right. Okay. Right, let's get on with this. So, Bargava is going to be the one who gets the decent weapon. Equip assault rifle. Let's have a quick look at bios. So, shooting 7. Okay, 1. Oh, you're kidding. Did I really include somebody who can't cope with violence? Okay, fine. It is what it is. Polylogic. So, you get the bolt action rifle, Christopher. You can get the... What's Sylvie? Sylvie's 1. You're 1 as well. Alright, equip the machine pistol, and Sylvie gets the mace. Right. Okay, structure. Let's get some... Need to get stuff chopped down. Get a stockpile set up. Now, we can't do any growing on this either. That's been disallowed, so there's no growing options here. So we literally have to basically chop stuff down, get a little or decent sized place together. They'll let them put on all this good stuff, the armour, shield belts and whatnot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch, where is it? Bargava over to, let's manage the outfits. I don't want people with guns to have... So there's a couple of people who, when they're posting stuff, it's holding for review. M Fanto, you use the word ass. I could care less, but yeah. And also Polylogic, your last comment. Oh, nice to shoot myself in the toe. That was hidden as well. I don't know why it's doing that. So if you want, if I click on show, it's gonna because Rimworld for some reason doesn't like being full screen and all tabbing out. You know, blah blah blah. So yeah. Just don't use any bad language because it won't show the comment. Hey John Angle, welcome to the stream. Right, what was I doing? Yes, so I'm going to put the people with anything. I'm not going to allow them to wear shield belts because that doesn't work with guns, obviously. So who's got? So Bargava, and I think it was, yeah, Polylogic as well. That's fine. So we're going to put, where are we? Assign, manage outfits, select outfit. I'm going to create an outfit, call it melee, because these are the people who are going to wear the shield belts. And we're going to set, now this, I will remember eventually who's got what. So Sylvie has got a mace. Is there no weapon for, no, I guess not, because one of them can't do it anyway. Alright, so Sylvie gets the melee. Yep, cool. Alright. So, trees are getting chopped down, the clothes are getting brought in. I'll let them get changed in due course, which they're doing. Put on the armour. Flak vest, yep, great. Right, let's get a basic structure set up. I know you don't have to put that in the corner, but it just makes me happy. So basically the priority now is to get a bunch of meals together. I don't even, no, we can't use beds. So that's fine, that solves that problem. So what we'll do is we'll just put a bunch of, well, I guess sleeping spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get sleeping spots down. We don't even have bedrolls, we need cloth for that. And we can't grow cloth. We can trade. Let's have a quick look at the world that we're in. I mean, we can trade on our way through, because our route is probably going to take us near to these places. There's no reason why we can't trade stuff. So if we can get that done, that would be excellent. Got some muffalo up here. So what I'd like to do is basically tame one of these muffalo. They're all quite old. In fact, taming 2 muffalo would be very welcome. In fact, I'll tame all these muffalo. Going to hunt these dudes because I don't care about everything being caught on fire. That's puking. That's nice. We need to get the food and the medicine inside. I mean, it's a bit of a moot point at the moment because obviously everything is outside. So clear all. We want foods. We want medicine. We want textiles, apparel, weapons. Yeah. And we're going to untick all that out here as well. So manufactured textiles, medicine, we actually don't want drugs, any of that good stuff. We don't want weapons, apparel outside. We don't want foods outside. Okay, cool. So getting a roof on this place, that's good. Let's cut that down. Let's get a torch lamp up. Yeah, actually, Sylvie, you make a good point. I've not shown the bios of the various different people. So let's just go through that because I think it's, yeah, you raise a good point. It's quite important to see who's what. So we have Polylogic's character is Apocalypse Survivor. He's a roboticist, so he's got some quite good skills. He's good at shooting, good at crafting, good at medical. Crafting, I think, will come in useful as we move through. We're going to have to make things to trade, so you know that's all good. Impregnate's character, he can't do violent, but he's really good at mining. Again, going to be very useful to set up bases. He's good at medical, he's good at intellectual. We can't research, that's neither here nor there really, but being good at cooking as well certainly helps. And obviously medical is always very welcome. We have Christopher, he's good at construction, he's good at cooking. Plants doesn't matter, intellectual doesn't matter. Yeah, he's kind of a bit of an all-rounder. He's industrious, which certainly helps. Who else have we not covered? Sylvie is good at construction, which is extremely important for, well, all manner of things, quite honestly. Cooking, again, good. Intellectual doesn't matter so much, but good at social. So I guess over the period, Sylvie will build up her social ability. And who have we not covered? Bargava, who is a vat-grown soldier. He's really good at shooting, really good at melee. Plants is irrelevant. Crafting, again, welcome, and he will grow to be good at crafting. So who have we got who's good at animals then? So 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. So who are we going to get to handle? It's going to be impregnate with his skill of 4, I guess. Plant cutting, mining's a 9. We'll set this. We want everyone to mine. We want some constructing. Smithing and tailoring doesn't really matter for now. Hauling set to 1. Let's just get this going. Cleaning, I guess. Eventually, if they've got nothing better to do. Research, just switch that off completely. Alright. Good stuff. So it's raining, so this is going to burn out. But we are going to get some meat. But what we haven't set up is a place to stick the meat. Now, there's no electricity, so there's going to be no kind of chilling the meat. So what we need to do is set up a campfire, and let's do that. Well, I guess we can do it indoors. Everyone can keep dry, can't they? Set up a campfire, and then we can basically kill the animals, bring them inside, cook them. Yeah, that's a good point actually. So Just Barbarian Things has asked, what craziness did I miss? I was on the page that wasn't working. I don't know if you've missed the description, but we've got 5 tribal start people who need to make it across the world to the ship that's on offer to us, which is actually over here, where the purple flag is, as you can see. So we've got 90 days to get to the ship before the planet blows up. That's pretty much it. Make pemmican. Well, that's what we. I think we're going to make a mixture of simple meals and pemmican. Now, we can't take meals with us because they're just going to go off, but we can take pemmican with us. We're going to do that until we have, I don't know, let's say 40 for now. And cook simple meals, let's do until you have. So we've got 5 people. 10 is going to be 1 day's worth of meals, so let's just say 30 for that. And these are just arbitrary figures I'm pulling out of the air. We'll get a flow with this in due course. We also need to make as a butcher spot. Where is that? Production. Butcher spot. Again, we'll do that inside. Upbuilt. We don't. Can you make kibble? Is there much on the? Is there much vegetarian stuff on the map? There is. Actually, that's going to be quite useful. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. If you do that, is it just? No, you get to do all the other bushes as well. I think harvesting can't hurt. We can harvest the bushes that are harvestable, and then we can do that, and we can make some kibble, which will help us to tame animals. Otherwise, we're going to have to use packaged survival meals or proper meals, which is no good. So that's rubbish. So do that forever. Let's do that down. Make kibble. Do until you have. Sylvia, I can make a passive cooler, but what does it cool it down to? Is it? Does passive coolers reduce it to a certain temperature, or is it certain degrees less than the temperature outside? Because I don't really know how they work. So if anyone knows how passive coolers work, let me know. And if it's good enough, I'll build one. Right, how much kibble am I making? Let's say, I don't know. Let's say 50 for now. Do until you have X, yep. Okay, cool. Right, recreation variety. Very good point. We need some recreation. So let's crack on with Horseshoe's Pin just now because it's easy. And we're going to put in... We can't do any of those because we need cloth. But we can stick in a chest table. Recreation keeps everyone happy. Yeah, if it gets too hot in here, I'm going to move the fire outside. So yeah, right. Stalls. Now, the plan is to take a lot of this stuff with us. If we get the Muffalo tamed, then we can just basically take it all with us. That'd be quite welcome. New lovers already. Polylogic tried to woo Sylvie by making an observation about beautiful people. Sylvie became aroused and agreed to become Polylogic's lover. Okay. So that means I now have to give them a double bed, which I don't have. Is there a double bedroll? No, but there's a double sleeping spot. Now that I didn't know. I really genuinely didn't know that. That's amazing. Alright, that's cool. Oh, I'll take it all back then. That's that comes as quite a surprise. Alright. Right, let's assign that then. Set owner. That's going to be Sylvie. Was it Polylogic? think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, let me just assign that a minute. All right. Good. That really comes as a surprise. You can both sleep next to each other on the ground. All right. So Sylvie's hauling in the armor vest. Is anybody hauling in the dead boomlopes? Yes, they are. Excellent. Thank you, Christopher. Bargava's coming back with empty hands. That is no good. No. Ah. Right. Okay. So for those of you who don't understand what this is, I'm going to assume for the most part that people kind of know what I'm doing, but I will kind of delve into what I'm doing as well for the benefit of people who don't really know what's going on. So what happened here is we've hunted these animals. Christopher is bringing back an animal. That's because he's butchering it directly. Bargava is not bringing back one of these boomalopes, which is dead, because it says there's no accessible spot configured to store it, which is my bad. What I needed to do was create a spot here, like a dumping zone. Let's expand that slightly. This is so ugly. This zone here, and allow dead animals to be put in it. Animal corpses, specifically. Okay. Now, what that means is, if I now say go and collect a boomlope, it'll allow me to do it, as we can see. So he's going to now go back, pick up the boomlope, and then bring it to here. It will then get butchered in due course. So it looks like we've chopped all the trees down. Let's just expand that. We don't have much in stock, so we need to chop more trees down. Let's speed that up. Everything's going quite slowly now. You see now he's butchering, so building up a load of textiles, and with textiles means that we can sort of make stuff if we need to. But so he's making a batch of 4 meals at once. A double spot on the floor. That's so funny. It really is. Right, okay, what have we got then? What else could we do to make life a bit happier in here? Because there is going to be debuffs, I guess. Lots of minuses. We could put wood down on the floor, just to make things a bit better, I think. It certainly can't hurt. Yeah, Paige, got that premium corner bed spot, that's right. And if there's windows, you could obviously have a nice window corner here as well. But windows don't seem to exist. How much time have we got, by the way? Planet Killer. 1.5 years. It sounds like a long time, but it's really not. So the idea here then basically is to build up as much packaged survival meals as we can, and basically just get as much food as we can and tame as many animals as we can, and then we can just move on to the next spot. Taming doesn't look like it's actually happening. Let's have a look at handle. So let's have a quick look at the logs here. Yeah, doesn't look like oh, that might be because we don't have anything with which to tame them with currently, because they don't eat meat. If we can harvest the berries, which we've got tagged to do, then we can. That's under plant cut. That's a good point actually. Let's just set that to 2. So if people start to go idle, they'll go and just cut the plants. So, all right. Getting the wood, getting the food cooked. Now the trouble with this is if you leave it, if you get too much food, it's going to go off because it lasts like 3 days by the looks of it. I don't know if this is affected by how good the cook is. So impregnates cooking, yeah, that's fine. So you should go off and start, hopefully, once we have some food. Now once we have some kibble even, he should start trying to tame the animals. Doesn't appear to be happening. Toothpaste Kiss has asked, do I play with any other mods other than Prepare Carefully? I don't generally play with any mods at all. There are some minor mods that I've been playing with. Basically, it's the one which does dual temperature, as you can see here. It's the one here which shows the moods in the background, and there is another one which shows it shows speech bubbles when they interact with each other. There's very minor mods. I'm only using Prepare Carefully for this one because this is quite a tough one anyway. And I wanted to get characters without any kind of issues, let's just say, like I've got on my current series, where everyone seems to be depressed, unhappy, and it's just quite a hassle to manage them all the time. So there you go, see the speech bubbles, that's one of the mods that I do use. Milan suggests building a wood-fired stove. Doesn't need that fire going all the time and generates way less heat. That's actually a very good point. I automatically just assumed that I can't build a stove, but you've got a good point, because there are things that I can build which don't need power. So, good shout. Good shout indeed. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat as well as play. It's not as easy as it looks. Where are we? Okay. Where's it gone? Fueled stove. Yes. Where can we put this? If we just deconstruct fire, then we'll put the stove in here. Speed things back up. Right. Supply wood. We have some kibble, so hopefully we can start making tracks with taming the muffalo. Muffalo are key to this whole thing. We need to get some beasts of burden. Oh, do stoves need metal? They do, don't they? Electric stove. Okay. And components, neither of which I actually have. A wood-fired stove. This is what you mean, isn't it? A fueled stove. No. Did I choose the wrong one? Oh, my bad. I just need steel. Okay. Actually, I've got. Oh, wow! Look at that. There's loads of steel just right there. Cool. Okay, let's get a go with that then. Metal, critical. That overlaps with the interaction spot of the butcher's spot. Yes, it does. So let's. I should have just chosen to build a copy, shouldn't I? Butcher spot. Let's put it over here in the corner, and we're going to put the fueled stove. Where are we? There it is. Going to build a copy of that. Stick it there. Kidnap a cat asks, can colonists make babies? No, thank God. I can only imagine. This game is a war crime generator as it is. Let alone if you add kids into the mix. I think that's a very smart decision by the developers not to include children in this. That would just be horrible, honestly speaking. Coming as a parent, I think that no, definitely not. Warp Jedi asks, are we getting enough resources to do the trip all at once? No, absolutely not. I'm going to stop along the way and build new bases. I don't honestly think I could do this in one go. But having said that, I don't know. I've never tried this before. I've never done this nomadic kind of thing before. So, yeah. No idea. I'm probably going to give people bedrooms, I think. Just expand things out a little bit. At least I'll keep the debuffs down. Just trying to think, how much space do I need? 3x3? Let's have a look at 3x3. There's only 5 of them, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Sylvie says there's a mod for babies. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I can't honestly think of anything worse in this game. If you're not a parent, then you may not understand what I'm saying, but my God. Yeah, that'll be horrible. Right. Structure, wooden wall. Can you imagine, kids getting sick and dying in this game? Jeepers creepers. I haven't... Nah. There's me talking and not actually looking at what I'm doing. Plans. 3x3 rooms is what I want. Not that. Plan 3x3. That's 1 room. That's 2 rooms. And that's that one and that one. Alright, good. Structure. Okay, we've actually got that. Let me set the bill. So we're going to go with... We're making Pemmican, weren't we? Do until you have. I can't remember how much I chose, so let's just say 50. I don't know. How much Pemmican do I have at the moment? None. Okay, cook. Fine meal times 4. Do until you have. Just say 20. Gives us 2 days worth. Do that before the Pemmican. Butcher spot. Butcher creature. Make kibble. Do forever. How much kibble have I got now? 35. So let's do until you have. Let's say 50. Alright. Yeah, so you can be a nice person. You don't have to eat the babies. No, but babies have... You know what Rimworld's like. people get killed all the time in Rimworld for no good reason. I mean, I can't imagine how that would be much fun to play. But you know, each their own. And I've done that completely wrong. Never mind. I'll have to just eat into the space here a little bit, and that's fine. Let's get some stuff set up here. One more. One more. A couple of doors. Lovely. Lovely. So that's 2 people's bedrooms sorted. Shame we can't get cotton. 1 and 2. Yeah, right. So let's get some bedrolls down. Not bedrolls. Sleeping spots. We'll get the lovers into a sleeping spot first, I think, just to keep them happy. So that's going to be Sylvie and Polylogic. Polylogic and Sylvie. Go. So we can deconstruct that. Christopher's going to have to be moved. So let's build a copy, put it there, and assign that to Christopher. And get rid of that one. You'll have to bring this in. Structure with more. Let's have to bring it down there basically. And mine that out. Stick a door in there. Structure, wooden door at the top. That's going to be wooden wall. Let's stick wooden walls there. Oh, can't do that. Butchers. Yes, the butcher thing's in the way. Let's get rid of that. Doink. I can't believe I've got to set that thing up again. I should have just done a copy, shouldn't I? Okay, live and learn. Butcher spot. Stick it up there. Now we can put the wall down there. So, and we can mine that. And that can be deconstructed. Alright, well, 2 people have got bedrooms. This is good. Those can be hauled out of the way. I don't think we have a spot to haul them to, so let's just do dumping stockpile zone there. Milan, you can start making bedrolls. You have plain leather. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's a very, very good point. I thought you needed cotton, but you're absolutely right. You make it out of any textile, can't you? Amazing. Plain leather bedroll. You can do a double bedroll. Oh, that's really cool. How much leather do I have? Let's have a quick look. Just 75. Is that enough for I've got to look after the lovers, because that will debuff both of them. Oh, sorry, it will buff both of them. Double bedroll. 8. I haven't got enough. It's the same amount, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So if I get, I can only make one as it is with 75. So that's a shame. All right. Let's give it to one of the people who's actually stuck in here still. We've got 2 out anyway. That's the main thing. Just check their moods. 8 without table. Oh, that's outrageous, isn't it? 8 without a table. What is going on? Oh, we had visitors. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sam. Should have come a bit closer. Okay. So we've got textile bedroll. We need to do more hunting. More hunting. Is nobody having a go at these muffalo? Who was it? It was Polylogic, isn't it? Animals 4. Yeah, let me just make sure that I've got this set correctly. Handle. No, it's impregnate. No, it wasn't. It was either of them. Doesn't matter. Well, impregnate's doing the cooking, so let's get Polylogic to do it. I'm interested to see if Polylogic. Are you just hauling, cleaning dirt? If I just do that, does it reset? No, you go to meditate. All right. We have got kibble now, haven't we? So you would use kibble to try and let me just manually do this a minute and see exactly what the problem is. All right, sleeping. I get it. Well, they're not sleeping anymore. Oh, animal skill too low. You need 5 to tame a muffalo. Didn't know that. Oh, that's... Huh. Okay. In that case, we'll get your skill up by training, I don't know, pigs or something. I don't know. Let's try pigs. Can you do pigs? Yeah. Right. I didn't realise you had to have skills, certain skills to tame certain types of animals, but it kind of makes sense. Yeah, there he goes. Polylogic goes off. Good job I realised. I found it out early, wasn't it? So his animal skill then presumably is going up, right? Yeah, quite slowly. Yeah, Sylvie, thanks. I've found that out now. Needed 5. Oh, some horsies. Cool. So what skill do you need to get horsey then? Does it say here? Yes, 4. Alright, well we can get a horse. Horses are pack animals, right? Let me just make sure. Yes. Well, of course they are. You're shouting. Yes, I know that. But you never know. So really, let's just get a couple of horses then for now. How much can horses carry? Horses can carry... Does it say? Pack animal, yes. Carrying capacity 150. Alright, about a muffalo. You think it'd be kind of more? Carrying capacity 158. Not by much. You know what? Forget that then. We're not going to tame the muffalo. You're going to get hunted now. And let's forget... let's just do that. And cancel that. And we're going to get the horses instead. We're going to get one male, one female. As young as possible. Not too young, obviously. 15. It's all much for muchness. So we'll get female and we'll get a male. Alright. Okay. Cool. And they've actually got a little bit of nice flooring as well. That's cool. I'm liking that. Got plenty of wood. So let's get wooden flooring down. Let's deconstruct that. And build a copy there. And get some... let's get some doors in. And floor. Wooden floor. Blonk. Alright, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got enough for everybody now. Lovely bedroll. No one's claimed the bedroll yet. Everyone's been far too polite. Mad squirrel. Uh-oh. Attack everybody it sees. Who's it going after? It's going nobody yet. Alright, got 2 dead... Oh. Yeah, it's all full up. That's right. They're gonna get... Did I not set up a butcher spot? I didn't, did I? Oh, I forget everything. Don't want that one. Do forever. Add built. Make kibble. I've done this so many times now. Do until you have 100. Hell, kibble will come in useful. Right, okay. Yes, squirrel. Where's the squirrel? There he is. Bargava can get on it. He's probably going to target Bargava, so let's just get everybody to there. Where's he going? He's going after. Oh, very nice. 1 burst, 1 kill. 3 shots. What are you doing? You're hunting the muffalo, that's fine. We'll let somebody else get the squirrel's body in due course. Get butchered. Fantastic. Or, oh, we got a boar. Oh, why not? Why not? What the hell? Can you put in chat what you want to call the boar and the best one? Sylvie, being a bit mean. It's not. I don't want to build a perfectly symmetric house. It just is the way it is. It's just easy. The planet's going to explode a bit later on. No one's thinking about it. Everyone's, you know, no one's really talking about it. So when does this meat go off? 2 days. I'm thinking it's still hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? Is it hot outside? 28. Okay, passive cooler time then. I think that won't hurt because they're going to start getting sweaty. Yeah. How much metal have we got? We've got loads of metal. Alright. So, yeah, for people who've joined late, this is in the description, or it should be, but YouTube's being a bit funny. What's going to happen is the planet is going to blow up. So if you look over here, planet killer, the planet is going to get struck by an interstellar planet killer weapon. So we have to get to the ship, which is just up here, and get off the planet. So this is not a sort of standard playthrough as such. I need to get from here all the way around here, and it's surrounded by mountains, which doesn't help, but fortunately there is a little way in. You have to go round and go to there. So we got some good suggestions. Bacon Bits, Pig Face, call him Elton, Snorks, call it Dog, Boris. Or, yeah, David Cameron would be more appropriate. Trotsky. Kevin Bacon. It's got to be Kevin Bacon. Let's call him Kevin. That's good. I like that. Kevin. That makes sense. I don't know how long Kevin's going to live, I have to say. It depends how useful he's going to be. We shall see. Sylvie's cooking up a storm. Yes, passive cooler. That was where I was at, wasn't it? Temperature. Cooler. Getting bit crowded in here. Right, let's move Impregnate over to here. Actually, Impregnate is a good name, so I'm going to give you the bedroll. Install that. Get rid of that. Oops. And deconstruct. And Bugava. Build a copy. Bugava gets just a spot on the ground. There you go. Right. Hey Ross, you make a good point. I will need 15 days powered up as well, so I need to get there in 75 days. Yeah, that's a very good point. The other thing that I have to do here is manage how many animals I kill at once, because obviously with nowhere to freeze them, that's a bit of a problem. Now, what I need to do is make packaged survival meals as well. So as well as making pemmican, I need to make packaged survival meals. And sorry if anybody suggests that already in the chat, I didn't see it. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, no one can do it. That's a bit of a bodge, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. I'll do that forever. No, not forever. Until you have, let's just say, I don't know, 30. Nobody can do it yet, but I've noticed that everyone's cooking skills are, obviously not them, 6, and that's going up. 6. Now Sylvie's been doing a bit of cooking as well, so yeah, okay. Well, everyone's kind of, looks like Impregnate and Sylvia taking it in turns to do cooking, so that's fine. That will get there in the end, but that's okay. Everyone's got their own bedrooms. Yeah, Christian. David Cameron would have been a good name for the pig. I don't know if they ride horses, will that make the trip faster? If anybody does know, definitely let me know. If that is a thing, then awesome. Then I'll tame all the horses. That'll be really handy. Do horses eat kibble? I assume they do. Yeah, of course they do. Everyone eats. They drink liquor. Intoxicated horses. Wow. All right. That'd be funny. Colonists idle. Well, we can't have that. We can't have idle colonists. So what we're going to start doing is giving them stuff to mine, and we're going to give them trees to chop, because all that stuff is good. I mean, I don't want to spend too long in the starting spot. I just want to build up some food and then we'll get out of here. Now, just make sure people got weapons. A quick weapons check. Now, are you the one who doesn't do violence? Okay, you've got a weapon, you've got a weapon. So we've got a spare weapon. We've also got spare shield belts. Now, why is Sylvie not got a shield belt on? Let's just double check and make sure. That's because, let's have a quick look. So Sylvie, oh, I thought I switched it to melee. Okay, I didn't. And everyone else has got guns. Alright, cool. Too much food. This is just going to go off. Now, it's bringing the temperature down to 17 degrees centigrade. I've never seen a passive cooler get a temperature down much under 17. Is that a hard limit? No, it doesn't say. Okay. Right, let's speed things back up. So, if anyone has suggestions what I can produce in order to make the trip better, then I'm all ears, quite frankly. Oh, right, okay, so the caravan doesn't get quicker unless you need a mod called Giddy Up. Well, yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense. Yeah, keeping the weight in the green is the only way to speed the caravan up. Yep, okay. That makes sense. And also, the type of terrain that you're rolling around on also makes a difference as well, doesn't it? So, power's completely pointless. Yeah, recreation. We've got some recreation. Let's just have a quick look at what everyone's happy about. I mean, everyone's mood is pretty good. Pretty good. We've accidentally given somebody an awful bedroom that's made them happy. 15 is the limit for passive coolers. Right, okay, cool, got it. Ate without table, slept on the ground, darkness, minor pain. I can't do anything about that. Got some loving ×3. I'm hoping that Sylvie has ×3 as well. Yes, she does. Otherwise, that'd have been weird. Honestly, he must have been getting some loving elsewhere if that was the case. But that's all good. 3 each. That's great. If you can harvest the berries, you can save the meat with the. Yeah, well, I have tried to harvest the berries. We have actually got some berries in, by the looks of it. We need to cook Cook, cook, cook. Have we got too much stuff? Has people finished? Why is nobody cooking anymore? That's interesting. Oh, because we got through to the bottom of the bill. Cook fine. Oh, fine meal. No, I didn't mean fine meal. That's a. Ooh, that's a bit of a. No, shouldn't be fine meal. I must have clicked the wrong button. Details. Do until you have 20. All right. How are we getting on with making pemmican though? I'm not seeing pemmican here anywhere. Are we not making 20? Is this the problem here? In one day? Yeah, do you know what I'm thinking? Let's just cut down on this. We'll make 10. That's enough for one day. That gives everyone enough food for one day, and then we'll start making pemmican. Because pemmican is what we're going to need for moving forward. Berry harvesting is under growing, not plant cutting. Yeah, you might be right, actually. This does seem to remind me of something that we had in one of my playthroughs. I think you're actually quite right. And I had growing switched off because obviously because you can't grow on this map. Chunks of spacecraft have impacted. Oh, excellent. Good. That's the components that we need. We should rename our faction Moral Kin League of Colia. That's not very catchy, is it? So, wow. Vercabum? Nah. If anyone can think of any good names to call us or ourselves, and also what our... Definitely Temp. If you can think of a good faction name, let me know. I'm assuming you can come back and change it afterwards. So do let me know. Lots of metal. Right, where did the spacecraft chunks? I think it was nearby because the ground shook. Polylogic. Will this be a series of streams to get to the place, or do you want to do everything in this stream? I honestly don't think I'll do it in one go. I thought I might, but I mean, an hour's gone by already. We haven't even started making any pemmican. So I'm thinking this may be a little bit longer than just this one stream. But I think moving forward, doing a stream every Sunday for a couple of hours is probably quite a nice thing. If you guys are happy with that, I'm happy with that. I'll leave this saved from one Sunday to the next, so it'll be like its own little separate run through. But I don't think it'll take that long. I think maybe 2 or 3, and we'll be able to knock it on the head. So yeah, I don't think we'll do it in the next hour, quite frankly. I need to get some of this meat processed. Oh, there we go. Get some pemmican finally. Excellent. Now, what have I set for the pemmican? Oh, until you got 50. Yeah, no. Do you know what? Just make pemmican forever, quite frankly. So if you're not making simple meals, you're making pemmican. That's fine. That works. Berry harvesting's under plant cut. Yeah, thanks, Seb. That's cool. I think we've got that. Well, I think we've got it sorted, but still only 8 berries. Are they leaving it on the floor? This isn't big enough, is it? It just isn't big enough. Let's make this zone bigger. New lovers. Yes, I must remember that. Actually, Christopher's a female character. I thought I didn't see gay in their bios, but they're not. Christopher's actually a lady. That's cool. So more new lovers. So we're going to need a double double thing on the floor for them as well. Have we got enough? Yes, we have. Right. So they can have a hang on, just reading what Milan's put. Remove the berries from the simple mill bill. They can use it in the pemmican. Yeah, good point. Very good point. Thank you for that. Let's take the berries out. No need for that. You can use it in the pemmican. Good point. Thank you, sir. Where were we? Yes, we are making a double bedroll. Bomb chicka wow wow for the new lovers. Christopher and Bugava. Let's deconstruct that. Sorry, mate. That's the wrong time to take. Oh, well, what the hell. Yes, correct. Growing is disabled for this playthrough. Lots of things are disabled. If you look at the description of this live stream, you should find a list of what is allowed and what isn't allowed. If it's not there, then apologies. YouTube has not saved that. So, summer has begun. Doesn't make any difference to me. A large meteorite has struck around. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not on here, that's the main thing. So we've got 64 pemmican. Right. Seeing as we have people who can craft and know crafting, let's up a little room, and we're going to set up a little crafting spot. Oh no, didn't want to do that. That's going to get mined. Stick a door on there, and we'll set up a little art bench. Somebody do some arty stuff in. Going to put up a nice torch lamp. Impregnate is the one who tames the animals, and he's lonely. Yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from with that. And only dark things can happen if you go down that road. Set owner. So this is Christopher and Bagava. There we go. Jolly good. 2 couples. It's a bit like ABBA. 2 couples. And then impregnate is a little bit of a spare wheel. Oh well, never mind. Right, bills. What we're going to make? We're going to make some statues, make everyone super happy. Sylvie, this is for you. I know that you really do like your statues, sculptures. So let's do some of that. That could be quite amusing. And also, oh yeah, I was going to put plant pots, but we can't grow anything, can we? So, got dandelions though. That's pretty. Again, I was saying, oh, there's some rich soil. Irrelevant, doesn't matter. 4 colonists idle. Well, that's no good. What can we do? Well, if people are idle, are people not taming? Why is there nobody taming? Oh, we appear to... I didn't even notice. We have a stallion. Hello, sir. Yes. Good. What should we call the horse? Please do let me know. A good horse name. I like the fact I don't care about how dirty the place is. Just don't care. The horses can go where they like. I'm not bothered. Make it out of steel. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Doesn't matter. We're not staying here. I'm thinking. I am thinking. Security. We can build IEDs. That's interesting. But we can't build turrets. We can't do any research either. I took the berries out of the pemmican bill instead of the simple meal one. Yeah, that seems like the sort of thing I'd do. I can be a dumbass sometimes, as you're well aware if you watch... I've got raid. Really? Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I'm just trying to keep up with everything. Name the horse Sebastian. Mike. Barry. Pokey. Susan. You can also form a 2-man caravan, and once 2 animals go to different tiles, settle, forage all bushes abandoned could get you more than enough to start moving. Yeah, fair one. Come on, guys, you can do better than this. Let's think of some better names for the horse. Bear in mind it's a male horse. Let's leave it there. Anyway, got a raid. What have we got? 1 dude. Really? Manuel. For those of you who have watched 40 Towers, you know I'm having a bit of a chuckle at that. He's sweaty. Well, Manuel, the thing is, you're a bit of a chancer, because we've got 5 guys here, one of whom is an ex-soldier, and who's got a very nice assault rifle. But, you know, he's not attacking straight away. Buggarver, go and just go and deal with him. Alright, just go and deal with him. I'm not sending anybody else, because that's a bit of a joke threat. Muffler meat's rotted away in storage. That's not good. We are cooking it as fast as we can. He's making... Please tell me he's making kibble. Pemmican, sorry, not kibble. It's only got 64. What's going on with this? Pemmican can be stored here. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Some better names. You got... Don't name it, you got a horse with no name. Bojack. Yeah, that's a good name. Build a horse. Do you know what? Where's his name situation? I'm going to call him No Name. No Name. That's cool. Right, yes. What's the range on your assault rifle? I need to get a bit closer, because this idiot's not going to come any nearer. See if we can... Oh, there we go. Doink, doink, doink. He's coming. Manuel. 66% bleeding. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Oh, he's wandered out of range. Come on, do it. That's got to hurt. Let's go. Doesn't matter. Let it bleed out. I don't care. Don't care. Right, more berries. That's what we need. We need more berries. Harvest. Now, this is interesting. So when I right click, it says you can't cook packaged survival meals. That is because it's skipping over the Pemmican order. Now, why is it doing that? It's meat and plant food. Ah, okay. So the problem is we don't have enough veg. This is the problem. So getting berries. Right, okay. Got it. Got it, got it. So pemmican is not just meat. So it's... Oh. Ah, yes. You know, that's something we don't have any of is medicine, isn't it? That's a really good point. Wild heel root. God, there's a lot of it. Alright, let me just zoom in a little bit. Harvest the heel root as well. That's critical. And that, glad I spotted that. Alright. Yeah, thanks James. I managed to get them myself in the end. Okay, looking good. Got some loving going on. Oh yes, tables. Good point. Yeah, thanks everybody. I didn't realise that pemmican needs veg. Of course it does. Well, since we don't need this room, I think this is probably a good place to put a table. And they can all eat in it. And really, oh, they ran the wrong way, aren't they? I know it doesn't make any difference, but it bothers my OCD, so there we go. Alright. Good. Wabbits. No name. We need more. Have they wandered off the map? No, they haven't. They are still here. No one appears to be training. Is that because we've run out of kibble? Yes, and we don't have any berries. Do horses eat berries? I'm assuming they do. Yeah, vegetables. Yeah, okay. So we can train with that. Let's just double check. Wake up. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. So he's on it straight away. As soon as he woke up, he was outside it. Sylvie says zone the animals outside the kitchen. Oh, what, for training purposes? Yeah, it's not a bad idea actually. Expand allowed area. Let's manage the areas. New area. Let's call it animales. Expand allowed area. Animals. Let's just do it out here. Enough for them to grass and stuff. Yeah, it's wow. There's a lot of chatting. Polylogic matched breathing with Kevin. That's not weird at all, is it? Give me 1 sec. I will have a look at the statue description. Let's just take a look at the torch lamp. And that's in the doorway. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hang on. We want a torch lamp in here. Okay. Statue description. Where's the statue? Yes, there. What does it say? So, the quality's poor. The carving bears an image of Eddie Polylogic Dean gambling in bed with Naomi Silva Nagata while both are drenched in sweat. Oi oi. Polylogic is near mirror image of Sylvie. The Fauvist style of the central scene clashes with the post-impressionist depiction of the background. And it tells a story of them becoming lovers on the 11th of April, May. That's nice. So really, on that basis, I think that should really go into their room. Definitely. That's quite a good statue description. A shame it's poor, but it's worth something, right? Got No Name and Kevin. Beautiful. How's the kibble making going? Not going very well because you don't have any dead bodies. We need more dead bodies, so let's get on with that. What animals are near? Let's have a quick look. These things. Yes, alpacas. They can die. Go. I'm really happy we don't have elephants and rhinos. Elephants and rhinos, as I'm finding out in my current playthrough, are a huge pain in the arse and have to be treated with kid gloves. Oh, a nice patch of berries. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm itching to open this. I really am. I'm not going to. Itching. Ah, ship components. That's actually quite handy. Good. Table's up. So we shouldn't get any debuffs for that. I'm taking. We haven't got this horse yet. Have we got the second horse? No, we haven't. It's wandering further and further away. Low medicine, low food. Well, there's some medicine, but low on food. Okay. Well, no, that's fine. I think we got the balance. We have the balance right here. We're cooking enough simple meals for a day's worth. So because they each eat 2 a day, and they're making pemmican. So I think this is good. I say making pemmican. We're not actually making pemmican. We're still stuck on 64 because the berries appear to be going. Are people eating the berries? Let's double check this. Berry's not going there. Interesting. Okay. Now the thing with this game is that 90 days is not 90 days in the game. If you know what I mean. Because this says Planet Killer here is coming in 1.4 years. So I don't, because the days in this are not the same days as like day-night cycles. I don't think it's all a bit complicated. I don't pretend to follow it. Yeah. Anyway. Right. We need more berries. Yeah, just harvest. Harvest everything. Right. Let's have a quick look at the situation. Ooh. Is that place? Yeah. Most certainly. No, the simple meals are not using berries because I've taken out of the actual bill. If you look here, berries have been taken out, so I don't quite know where the berries are going because we had a little cluster, didn't we? So they're bringing the berries back. Here we go. Let's just keep an eye because I'm. Oh no, there we go. Look, we are getting pemmican. So this is good. I'm thinking. If I stick that over there, we can have another production unit in here. Maybe a tailoring place. Oh, that's a good point. Sylvian Polylogic don't have a double roll, do they? They can have a nice blue fur, a blue fur bedroll. Blue fur. Sounds weird if you say it quickly. Blue fur bedroll. Yeah, no, we've got to deconstruct that first. Furniture. Blue fur double bedroll. Lovely. Everyone's got bedrolls. That's good. So, oh yes, no, I have to allow that. Okay, so let's just assign that quickly. So it's going to be Sylvie and Polylogic, and I'm assuming 25. That's not too bad. Yes, so we've got that now. Let's deconstruct that and let's set up a tailoring bench, hand tailor bench in there, and we need to set up obviously stalls, one there and one there. Construction botched, not good enough. Maybe it's a good idea to restrict your colonists from eating raw food and berries. Yes, thank you, Hidda. Hidda, is that the way to pronounce it? Hidda Hugen Sturvenbeld. I probably murdered that name. Sorry about that. Sounds Scandinavian. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just get to restrict. No, it's a sign. Food restriction. Select food restriction. They're all on lavish, aren't they? Yeah. So don't eat the berries. You don't need to. And don't eat the kibble, pemmican, sorry. You don't need to eat that either. So stick to simple meals. And everything will be fine and dandy. Components are deteriorating outside. Not good. Let's build a little room there. Stick a door on. And get components moved in there. Because components will probably come useful at some point. Yeah, thanks, Thanks, Sylvie, just done that. A rat self-tamed. Come on. Clear all. We want components. And probably medicine. Let's move medicine over here, shall we? We don't need... Yeah. We want medicine, components, probably textiles as well. Well, that's quite convenient just to drop it here, isn't it? It's not big enough for all of that stuff, but let's just do it anyway. Medicine, components, and textiles. Where is that? Then we'll get rid of it from here. Textiles, medicine, components, I don't think are in here anyway. Good. We got enough wood? 108? Yes, we do. Well, they shouldn't eat the raw meat. Oh, Psychic Soothe. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not going to do the raw stuff. I should have disabled that DLC, to be honest. So I'm just gonna ignore those. Hey Bugava, yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, 2:13 AM, I think you probably mean, don't you? AM in India? You'd be ahead of me. But yeah, take it easy. And thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Will I play Prison Architect again? Yeah, probably. I've noticed that. Obviously, Introversion have sold it to Paradox now, and they've released some good DLC for it. I'm quite tempted to pick it up. The only thing is with Prison Architect is that there's no end game. I quite like having an end game to kind of work towards. I have had a lot of fun with Prison Architect, and I was considering, because they brought out a new DLC for it the other day. So I mean, if you guys would be interested, yeah, I'm happy to cover it. So yeah, it can be a lot of fun. I think you can get sucked into, let me just slow that down while I'm talking, you can get sucked into kind of planning out the prison a little bit too much before you actually have any prisoners arrive. So I think what I'd probably do is not do that and try and have it themed so like it's a only maximum security prison, because it's a little bit more interesting that way. If you play it sort of slowly, carefully, then it's like, well, it's not too much fun for people to watch, really, is it? Right, steel small sculpture. So what's the description? The sculpture bears an illustration of Roland Bargava de Cheyne winning at a horseshoes pin, wearing a desirous look. In the distance, a city is visible. The whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of 8 millers. I actually prefer this statue in Sylvian Polylogic's room, if I'm being honest. Anyway, so they can have the statue in there. That's cool. Training Kevin. Good. Oh, he failed. Oh, Bargava's not going. You card you. So, rat. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Yeah, I know. You're making eyes. You're making eyes. Well, you can eat the rat if you want to. I'm not bothered about that. Right. Animals. We have got another. We got the mare. Outstanding. Jolly good. We've got 2 horses. Loving it. Right, come on. Let's have a name for the mare. I'll get the same names as last time, aren't I? Harvest, guys. Come on, let's get harvesting. Do you know I created a zone for the animals, then I didn't assign any animals to it. Doink. Kidnapper's saying I just bought Prison Architect on sale, but I feel it's darker than Rimworld. Really? I think it's the other way round. Prison Architects, you know, you can't. I mean, you can kind of abuse prisons by sticking me in a single cell solitary thing and beating them regularly, but Rimworld's a lot darker. You can do some pretty dark stuff here. You can, like, you know, harvest organs and make human leather hats and drapes and you know, slavery and things like that. But yeah, your mileage may vary. Right. Tailor bench. Add bill. What are you going to make? I forgot you can make patch leather. Cowboy hats. We've actually got good cowboy hats, but I'm tempted to make some anyway and then sell them. So let's just make, I don't know, like 10. We've got quite a bit of... Yeah, we haven't. I actually thought we had more than we do. So everyone's got bedrolls now though, so let's make 5. How many do we need? 30. So 150, actually don't have enough for that. 4's fine. Right, good. Make another statue. Good. Making a hat. Lots of idle people. That's no good. Pemmican, we are gathering speed. Can anyone tell me how much pemmican one person consumes in one meal? That'd be very helpful, because 75 is not particularly helpful. Oh, it does deteriorate, just not very much. Okay. So what names have we got then? I think everyone's lost interest in in naming the horses. What should we call it? Well, it's a mare, isn't it? So I guess the obvious name is Knight. Not very imaginative. Oh, need capital N, seems it's a name. Okay, so we've got the training sorted for that. Training sorted for that. So he's on a shoot frenzy. Excellent. Alpaca meat is rotted away. Well, that sucks. It's quite warm everywhere else, but not hot. Is anyone level 5 for animals yet? Let's have a quick look. Animals 4. Yes, animals 5. So that means that Polylogic can now train a Muffalo. It's not a great deal of point, because the horses can carry quite a bit. Only slightly less than the Muffalo. But there's no reason why we can't tame the Muffalo. Are Muffalo easy? Is there a taming difficulty? I'm sure there is, isn't there? Where are we? Yeah, so... Taming difficulty? Trainability advanced. Right. There's no harm in getting a couple of Muffalo as well, because if you get a male and female Muffalo, that means they'll just keep churning out babies. There are no Muffalo on the map now, of course, which doesn't help matters. They've wandered off. They got bored and wandered off. Right. In that case, we can do another 2 horses. I think having 4 horses won't hurt. Let's tame those 2. Right, good. Lots of people idle. We don't like idle hands. How are we getting on here for Pemmican? Is the problem berries here? People are not cooking. Are you cooking? Are you supposed to be cooking? Is it Polly? Wait a minute. Cooking. Well, any of those people should be cooking. Let's have a quick look. Well, we got berries. Oh, it's the meat. Now we're short of meat, aren't we? Okay. Right. What do we got? Megsloth. Not much big stuff, is there? All right. Let's do the boars. Boars can go. And the does. Ibex ram. Right. Chunks of spacecraft. Wow. Dropping in like large pieces here. Take those. We could do more medicine, and we'll get some more berries as well. Let's double click on those. Harvest. I think we'll probably have enough medicine very shortly. Can anybody think of anything that I should be taking before we go? And I think I missed everyone's comments about how much pemmican. Oh, I can scroll without it losing focus on Rimworld. That's cool. Yeah, so no one knows how much pemmican each one person eats to satisfy like one meal need. Humans eat 1.0 nutrition a day. Okay, so how much nutrition does pemmican give? 0.005. Right. So need 1.0. Damn. So okay. That's a lot then. So one person needs to eat a lot of pemmican. Is that 100 pemmican? No. 200. Oh, my maths sucks. One person eats 500 grams. Yes, fine, but how much is... What, hang on. How many grams? So 0.002 kilograms. That's not very helpful, is it? So that's 2 grams, right? 2 grams is 1 pemmican. So it's 250 pemmican is 500 grams. Oh, it's 20 pemmican. Right, okay. Thank you, Seb. Okay. So 100. So we need 200 pemmican to feed everybody here for 1 day. I think I'm going to back off on the kibble now as well. Got more than enough. Yeah, so 40 a day. Okay. So we're going to need 200 a day. I'm thinking that pemmican is actually... It's great and all. Nah, never mind. I'm just going to keep on cracking on with it. Yeah, it's a lot of pemmican, but it doesn't rot, whereas simple meals will. And we don't have the skills to make packaged survival meals yet. So Sylvie's saying remove all the raw food and packaged meal and pemmican from the authorised food on a map. Make them only eat simple meals and the others while on travel. So the trouble is with simple meals is that they go off in like 2 days, don't they? That's number wang. Pete Andrews, you're a star. If anybody doesn't know what Pete Andrews is referring to, go to YouTube now. I don't mind if you go to YouTube, and not watch me. Go to YouTube, Google Number Wang, and watch one of the sketches. It's one of the funniest things you'll watch. It is just brilliant. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love it. Steel sculpture. Oh, that's a bit like, oh, it just illustrates rogues playing roulette. Well, that's not very interesting, is it? However, it's worth a decent amount. Oh, I got another one. Brilliant. A plain, wombats, and rectangular. Right. That's some pretty unimpressive sculpturing. However, let's just install that there, and install that in the impregnate bedroom. Okay, good. Yeah, psychic drone. That's not good. We've got a lot of steel. Damn. Yeah, okay, so we can forage on the way, so it'll be a bit less. Fair point, James, thank you. That's a very, very good point. And also, tribals are very good at foraging, as I remember. They have an enhanced foraging bonus. I'm loving everyone's moods. Look at that. I'm just so not used to people having great moods. I'm used to people breaking every 5 seconds. So this is a bit of a luxury for me. So I made cowboy hats for trading, so that's great. We've got a little bit of meat left, not much. So how much? We've got 150, 170, so that's 4 days worth of travel. Need more. Need more. More grist for the mill. Alpaca, yeah, we'll take those. Turkeys, definitely. Everyone likes turkey, don't they? Rats and squirrels. Oh, slim pickings. I like this. You tick it and suddenly it dies. Now I think we'll leave the lynxes alone. Tortoise, raccoons, I suppose. Where's all the big creatures gone? We scared them off. So, how's it going in here then? Mostly green. Oh, hang on. Impregnate's moving in. Impregnate? Look at you go. Impregnate's thinking, alright, well, I want what they've got. I can hear them through the wall, you know, getting their loving and their recreation. I can hear them through the wall. Oh, yeah, Alex, good point, thank you. They have great moods because they're idle a lot, so they fill every moment with recreation time. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Good point, well made. So we're really just sort of hanging about now, waiting to just make... We could probably improve the speed of this by getting more people cooking, but I guess cooking is not the bolt hole. Make some armour. That's actually a really good point, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, the bottleneck isn't the people cooking, bottleneck is the meat that we get, and the berries for that matter. Damn, these things are going really quickly. I'm sure I harvested these like 5 times already. Damn. Yes, so make some armour. That's actually not a bad idea. Yes, thank you. Is that a smithy? I can't remember. It's machining. Is it machining or smithy? I'm pretty sure it's machining table. Okay, let's build yet another small room. Let's do it here. In fact, we'll roll these rooms into one. Yeah, we'll roll this into one room. Are we out of wood? We are out of wood. Okay, so let's do some more chopping. And then we can, yeah, build some armour. I think they've actually got, mostly have armour already, flak vests. I think they've all got armour. But we can certainly build different armour. I can't remember what we've got in terms of that, actually. But having to build it can't hurt anyway. Let's just have a look. Let's deconstruct. No power, but can you not make armour at a... Oh, no, you can't, can you? I was thinking of the smithy. You get a fueled smithy. Non-mechanical weapons and tools. Yeah, okay. Good point. Good point. Well, let's put in a field smithy, because we've got a lot of metal and idle people. We can make some stuff again. We can just sell it. We've got 2 horses. They can carry quite a bit. If I can get more pack animals, we'll get more. We can carry more. I think that's the route we're going to go down. Convert this wall into a into a granite one. Yeah, good point. But Impregnate is he's wanting in on the action. He was rebuffed. There we go. Boom. Right, let's reinstall that on that wall there. A little bit clumsy, but that's all right. Let's put that there. So what can we make here? Interesting. Okay. Simple helmets. They have got they've got synth thread cowboy hats. Is that better protection? I'm assuming it's not, given what it is. So what we got? Armor sharp 18.8 and armor heat 18. Let's have a look at simple helmet. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Fine. That's convinced me. So simple helmets. Let's do that 5 times. Loads of steel. Lovely. Do it. Do it. And also, is it lit? It is lit over here. Oh, good point. Alex again makes a good point. You can make a butcher table, get you 100% yield instead of 70%. I didn't even realise that a butcher spot gives you less. It shows how much I know. Good point. Butcher table, yeah, absolutely. Why the hell not? Thank you, Alex. That's really good. Good knowledge. Didn't know that. I will expand this out. That's actually really helpful. Thank you. Isn't it nice having idle people? They just like get everything done immediately. Boom. Right, let me finish that. Right, can we copy? No, we can't copy the bills. What do we have here? Butcher and then kibble 100. Okay. Oops. Butcher creature, forever, make kibble. Do until you have 100. Okay, cool. Great. That works. Bulk goods trader. Interesting. That's quite good timing. Great. Let's get some flooring down. Quite like this colony. Where's kibble? Are we still not in that pemmican? Oh, that's the meat again. Okay. Where are we? Where's the person there? Yes. Okay. Who's got the best skills? 2, 3, 2, No one is very good at social. Some people can't do social at all. Alright, so Impregnate is probably the best person to speak to Legua. Right, what do we got? I've actually got... Oh, wow. We've got 4 horses now. Look at us go. Flipping heck. Okay, so... oh, we can buy Pemmican. Yes. Give me your Pemmican. Give me your Pemmican. We can offset the cost by giving them some components, because components seem to be worth quite a lot. Oops. Minus 20. That's offset it very nicely. Cloth would be good for making a really good recreation thing. Take 100 of that. Birdskin, blah blah blah. Yeah, we can get rid of some of the leather, because we don't need a lot of this really. Chinchilla for medicine. We'll take your medicine off you. And wood. Do you want to buy some wood? Please buy some wood. Why not? Parka we don't need to worry about. We don't need to worry about any of that. Headdress, blah blah. Don't care about that either. Oh, we can flog them the cowboy hats, can't we? Yes, excellent. Pigskin. Yep, some of that as well. That's the whole point of it. And didn't want to buy a statue. Maybe statue's not up for offer. So minus 47. You can just buy some meat off them, I suppose. Meat is expensive. Oh, get some rice. That could be quite useful. Now, Alex, I think I did forbid Pemmican. I've told him in their lavish meal sets that it shouldn't be eaten, but I will double check. So thank you for bringing that up. If I buy rice, they can use that in the Pemmican, can't they? Yeah, let me get some rice. 3 for 1. Okay, let me offset that. And offset it with... Try not give them 341 if I can avoid it. Yeah. No, you're right. There's a lot of free medicine on the map. You're right. I can sell him some medicine, I guess. What can I give them to offset? It's components, wasn't it? Yeah. That'll do. Perfect. Doink. Brilliant. Right, everybody haul this stuff. Go get it. Don't let the animals eat it. Don't let the animals eat it. So cloth, some silver. Lovely. Kidnap a cat. How long on a stream for? Probably another 25 minutes, I would say. As I have got work tomorrow. I haven't been furloughed. I am working from home. And my daughters will be up round about... Well, they'll wake us up at 5, put them back to bed. Then they'll wake up at 6:30. And then I'll go down with them. Let my wife get some sleep. But basically the reason I'm telling you this is that means I'll have to be up quite early. So yeah, about 10:30 I'll probably stream for. I honestly didn't know how well I do here and how far I get. It looks like we'll be ready to move off, I would say, probably towards the end of this stream, so about half an hour. 503 Pemmican. So yeah, that's good for a few days. It's not bad at all. What do I do for a living? I work in cybersecurity. We'll tell you more, but I'd have to disappear you. No, I work in cybersecurity, basically. I'm trying to think how much meat have I got. 67. Yeah, I have to keep hunting. Slow things down a little bit. Right, have we got any big donkeys? Am I allowed to kill donkeys? They're making simple meals with your rice now. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me just double check it. Just double check all this good stuff. Right. Okay. Simple meals. Don't use rice. You're not using berries, so that's cool. So they're not using berries to make simple meals with. not using rice. Okay. Pemmican. They're using anything they like, any veg, which is good. They're using rice, they're using berries, so that's cool. So they should stop making. That should be the last one that they use rice with. Yep. So they're going to take. Are you? Oh, I see what's happened. Yeah, that needs to be ×4, doesn't it? So here's a question, chat. If I do cook simple meal ×4 and there's 8, to get to the 10, will they not make the next batch because it'll take them to 12, or will they make it and it'll go up to 12 and then stop? I'm pretty sure that's what happens, but you never know. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's get on with that. So do until you have 10, perfect. Where in the UK am I from? I'm born in London, and I currently live in Bristol, which is in the southwest. How many UK viewers do I have, by the way? Because I know that my viewership, if I look at my analytics, is kind of mostly US. But from what I've seen, there's quite a few people from all over the place, actually. So, yeah, if you're in the UK, say hi in chat. And if you're from anywhere else, just and you don't mind telling people, just put in chat where you're from. I'm always curious to see where people are from. Always find it very interesting. Oh, the mare is eating my pemmican. Naughty and naughty. Let me just set everybody to animals to that. So I need to make sure that these guys are set that way. I think the rat's got to go, actually. Bye-bye, rats. Sorry. So the horses are eating the grass. Let's just make sure there's a lot in the area. Where are we? Expand that area. Oh, animals. Yeah, let's give them a little bit more. Ah, Trowbridge. That's not so far away. Cotswolds. Great. Ah, Thomas Bancroft, you'll be pleased to hear then I actually have a bottle of Tribute Pale Ale. That's not Cotswolds. That's Cornwall. Sorry, that's completely different. Cotswolds is much more beautiful. New Zealand, Japan, UK. Hey, Pete. Pete, I figured that you're probably from the UK because of the Number Wang reference. New York, hey. Hey there. China, living in the US. Cool. Marseille. Marseille. Never been to Marseille. It's down in the south, right? What's going on? What? You're in CO, USA. Is that Connecticut? I don't know my two-letter acronyms very much, so sorry if it's not Connecticut, but that's my best guess. Missouri, hello. Hello to Missouri. From Denmark. Hi, Denmark. I've been to Copenhagen a few times. Got a friend who lives in Copenhagen. Lovely. I love Denmark. Antwerp, Flanders. Never been to Antwerp. It's a nice port, isn't it? And hey, Wiltshire. That's cool. Kevin's getting murdered while I'm chatting. Didn't come up and warn me that one of my animals was being hunted, though, which I find interesting. It normally does. We can't have that. Sorry, that's not going to stand on my watch. Bargava can go and deal with that. He's the man with the gun. Go shoot. Oh, you kill Kevin, you son of a gun. I'm going to die. Sylvie, need you as well. Need you as the close support. Not needed. Doink. Very good. Sorry, Kev. I'm very sorry, Kev. Oh, Colorado, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, of course, because Connecticut is a state, isn't it? Right? It's late. I've got a reasonable knowledge of America, but I'm sure Connecticut's a state. Colorado's a state, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Poor old Kevin. Oh well. But everyone likes bacon. So, oh, look, so much pemmican. So much pemmican. I think I love pemmican. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a pemmican store. Seeing as I'm a real fan of adding on 3x3 rooms. Bore in Peace. Isn't that a book? Bore and Peace. Right, I'm going to stick a door in there, also there. I'm going to make this a pemmican store. Stockpile. And this is going to be pemmican store because that's just ugly. It's a state, yes. Yes, sorry. I was pretty sure it was. Hey, Chicago. Never been to Chicago. I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to Chicago. I've been to quite a few places in America. My job takes me to America a couple of times a year. I've been over for training to sort of San Jose, California. We have these sales kickoffs, tend to be once a year, and that it's usually Vegas, which I think gets old quite quickly. No, what are you doing? Hang on a minute. What are you doing? No, I didn't get to do what I was doing. Just Pemmican. Thank you. Preferred. And we will not want Pemmican in here. It's a bit of a long trek, though, for people making it, isn't it? We'll say normal, but it will get moved over to here. We got enough wood? No, we don't. It'll start rotting, isn't it? Okay. I can always load the Pemmican on horses. Can I? Oh, do you mean when we're good to go for the caravan? Oregon, US. Hey. Hello to Oregon. Yeah, as I was saying, I've never been to Chicago. I'd like to go. Right, let me just focus. I really can't multitask. Wood, that was it. Everyone needs wood. Let's chop wood. Get some wood. Finish this this building. We can store the Pemmican. Don't put the meat in here. Take it out. Thank you. Thank you. They love it. Looks like a bra. I've always thought these shield belts look like bras. Look, I'm no bra expert, right? But it looks a bit like a bra. Maybe a pair of spectacles. Separate the butcher room and the kitchen. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And normally I would do that. Yeah, that's just a good reminder. Stick a door on that. That's something I do as a matter of course, but I'm not taking this little building just seriously as I normally would, because we'll be getting out of here quite quickly. Can you just get rid of that? Interesting. No space to have I unticked textiles? Oh yeah, I must have. Yeah. Alright. Fine. Let's get some text. That's a bit ugly. Let's do that. Zone, stockpile zone. Stick textiles in here. This is becoming a lot more orderly than I actually wanted. I just wanted to be sort of, you know, not too much order, but I guess we've got to have some order. So, there we go. Perfect. So we've got 759 Pemmican. Very nice. It's bra-like more than belt-like. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looks like a bra. If they called it a shield bra, that'd have been even funnier. Oh, this pale ale's very nice. I don't know if you've got any pale ale fans in chat. I do like a good pale ale. There we go. Cool. Speed this up a little bit. I think we're good to go with the Pemmican. I think we've got 15 minutes left on the stream. I'm going to probably finish at 10:30. The Ollie Alliance. Who we got? Is it just one idiot again? Oh, it's two idiots. Okay. Hey Vincent, welcome. You late to the stream? Yeah, I'm finishing in sort of 15-20 minutes maybe. I mean, I say that it'll probably overrun though. How close to finishing the challenge? Not really, if I'm being honest. I'd say we're close to moving off this map. We have quite a lot of Pemmican, which is basically the key to moving, and then we're going to start moving. We're here. We need to go over here to the spaceship. So we are going to start moving in a easterly direction. Let me just remind everybody. Going to go from here up to here. And you can see it's quite a way. Actually, no, we're going north. Okay. So we'll start routing north. So I think let's just press escape. Give us some idea of how far we're going to get to. So that is 1.45 days, 2.75 days. So I reckon 4 days of travel. Can you remind me how much Pemmican's each? 20 per meal. So that's 40 a day. So that's 200 for 1 day. 200 for 1 day. And I've got 800. So I can go 4 days. So yeah. So I reckon 4 days worth of travel should bring me to about here. And this is tundra. Interesting. I like tundra. I like cold biomes. So I should move over to about here next day. 4 days of travel. So if I can do 4 days of travel in one go. How far is this again? 18 days. Alright. So that's what, 4 encampments if I use that measurement. So really what I want to do is try and do maybe 5 to 6 days. So basically I need to just keep cracking on with the Pemmican as much as I can. Yeah. John, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm actually surprised I've got so many viewers. The last time I did a stream was 2-3 years ago. I had about one person watching every now and again, but most of the time I was just talking to myself, which is odd. Believe me, very strange. And I wouldn't have bothered, but oh yeah, I've completely forgotten while I was chatting. These people are attacking. Oh boy. Okay, guys, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Go hit. Don't you dare eat any of my pemmican. This is going to be a slaughter, so let's just impregnate, get to the back. You go there, you go there. One hit, one shot, one hit. Lovely. This is just embarrassing. Yeah, bye-bye. Next. Due Biarba. Yeah, whatever. So what do we got? James, plenty of hunting in tundra. Yes, there is. Yeah, probably good stock up before the desert. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to desert. Desert's going to be tricky. Desert is a hard biome. Tundra, I actually quite enjoy. But I will need to get parkas. I'm going to make some parkas, actually. That's a really good point. Vincent, am I going to stream more often now, or is this a one-off? No, do you know what? I think, given that I had no idea what to expect. I wasn't at all sure how many people would be watching. If I had 1 or 2 people watching, I'm happy to entertain people on that basis. It probably wouldn't have been that regular. But given that I've had 44, 45 people consistently watching this for almost 2 hours, I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, why not? I'll do it every Sunday for a couple of hours. So yeah, if you guys are interested and this is a good time for you all, then it works for me. It gives me time to help get the girls to bed. And then grab a cup of coffee or a drink or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely do it every week because I'd like to carry this on. You know, as I said, I've never done this sort of challenge before, and this is quite good fun. It's a very different different approach. Normally, you know, you're trying your best to build your colony up, get your defences up, build a wall, get a kill box, blah de blah. This isn't that. This is actually quite relaxing. What was I doing? Parkas, yes. Let's make some parkas. 5 parkas, that'll do. I don't know if I have the ingredients just yet. That's what, 400? What this is showing up though is I'm not very good at maths and I'm tired. Yeah, I've not got enough. We start making pemmican because we have run out of veg. So, what's people saying? Good time? Yeah, great time. Great. I'm really happy. A lot of people here in Europe and America. There's not many people to the east, apart from Bhagava, obviously, who was in India. That's not a great time for him. +5, 6 hours for India. That's a bit rubbish, to be honest. But the States is great. This is a Sunday, late morning, lunchtime for you. That's your lockdown Sunday sorted. Yeah, lockdown, eh? What's that about? It's I have to say, I can't complain. I'm one of these very lucky people who, excuse me, who has a garden. You know, I live out in the country. I really can't complain about the lockdown. There are people who are in a much worse position than I am, and I hope that that none of you are in that position. You live in a tower block, you don't have access to a garden, you know, don't even have a balcony, stuff like that. It must be horrible, especially if you've got kids. So my heart goes out to you. Siam, I am in Alaska. Amazing. Welcome to Siam, I am. Glad you can make it, dude. You're one of my earliest watchers. You're still bleeding out? Really? Damn. I mean, I could almost feel sorry for you. 1:21 PM. Very nice. So you're 9 hours. Okay. 9 hours behind. Right, where are we? Yes, Mad Stallion. Okay, where are you? Down here. Is that a warg? Oh, cool. Right, anyway, okay, let's deal with the mad stallion. I'm not going to take this very lightly because horses, when they're mad, are not to be taken lightly. All right, get out of it, guys. What have we got? Impregnate can go back here. Sylvie, you're probably going to be needed. I don't know if I can put the horse down quickly enough. Probably will, actually. All right, cool. Got a bit of horse meat. Can somebody haul it? Oh. So what are people saying? Basic option 1 before we started Psychos. It was actually, yeah. But I think people made the right choice. People didn't really go for this as a choice, and I think they're probably right. So yeah, so what we got then? People have got balconies and cats. You're not unhappy. What else we got? No garden here. Yeah, sorry, man. I mean, if you haven't got kids, I suppose it's not too bad. But having children really does put a different perspective on things, especially as they're off school. Or well, they certainly are in the UK anyway, which is it's the right thing to do because honestly speaking, you can be as careful as you like. You can do social distancing, but if your kids go to school and mix with 30 other kids, and then come home and obviously mix with your family, as do each of the 30, then you know the schools have got to be the first thing to close, really. So, you know, I do totally get it. I just hope that your government is dealing with it okay. I'm not saying anything about what's happening in the States. I think there's been some odd things coming out of there, unfortunately, but I'm not going to get into that. There you go, enough Pemmican. Am I going to finish the map, the stream on another map? Yeah, I think we'll certainly start travelling. We got 4 pack animals now, which is great. Let me just make sure. Let's just make sure that we've got everybody trained to a decent degree. It looks like it. Horses are great, aren't they? They can do all this good stuff. They can haul and all sorts. This is fab. Running out of kibble, though. Running out of kibble. It is... Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're good for that again. Good for more pemmican. Yeah, it's it has been an odd one, and I think that the world is going to be a very different place when it finally goes. It's not going to go quickly. There's going to be a second wave, no doubt. There's a statue. Representation of a pirate rendered in silhouette eating a pumpkin. It's executed in the expressionistic style. Unusually for this kind of work, a thumb off to one side represents the artist's hope. Isn't that nice? Alright, how are we getting on with the Parkers? We're not, because probably no one is set to tailoring, which they're not, of course. You're good at tailoring, so you can do it. What else we got? 5. Oh, no, so is Polylogic, actually. Look at you go. Cool. Right. How much we got? 800. Almost 800. That's 4 days. Polylogic, thanks for joining. I really appreciate your time. And I appreciate you being one of my characters as well. It's great. You can always catch up on the rest of this tomorrow. It is going to be recorded and on the channel. So, yeah, good stuff. Thanks for joining. I'll catch you next Sunday, hopefully. Right. Paige is off as well. Thank you, Paige, for joining. I think 10:30 is probably a good time to leave this. I think people are probably not going to watch for more than 2 hours, realistically speaking. 2 hours is a lovely investment of your time, and I really do appreciate it. But I think for people, it's just, to invest more than that is probably asking too much. So I think 2 hours is a good spot. It's good for me as well. I think 10:30 is late enough. So I am going to probably end this very shortly. But what I will say is that when we start the stream up next time, we will saddle up and get out of here. We're just going to make the Parkers and then we'll go. We've got enough for 4 days worth of travel. We're going to pack all this stuff up. We can probably take most of it with us. Horses can carry a lot. If we can take some metal with us, that'd be great. We will deconstruct what we can, take the components, and yeah, we'll set up in... What's it going to be? Let's have a quick look while this is running. Let's have a quick gander. I think the next one was Tundra, wasn't it? Was it 4 days into Tundra? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I believe it was. Let me just escape that and just say there to there is 3.86. We can make desert in one go. We can make desert in one go. Looks like people are going. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining. I don't know whether we're going to go to Tundra or desert. Probably Tundra, I think, in next episode, and then stock up and then move on into desert and that sort of area. So yeah, there we have it. Thank you everyone for joining. I really do appreciate your time. I'm probably going to pull the plug now on that basis, and then if you can join next Sunday, that'd be amazing. And we'll carry on with this journey. Got off to a decent start, and we're going to check out the new biome next week. There won't be a update on my Psychos playthrough tomorrow, because obviously you have this video, and I didn't have time today to do one, if I'm being honest, being a Sunday. So yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will catch you next Sunday, and please do watch my next Psychos episode, which will be on Tuesday now. So yeah, thanks for your time. Really appreciate your viewership. It really does mean a lot, and yeah, it's made my evening. So thanks very much. You take care, everybody. I'm going to press the end stream button now, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Take care out there. Be safe. Bye bye.